The Xbox Series X marks a new beginning for Microsoft's future in gaming. This towering metallic titan offers a slew of technological upgrades, making it fast and powerful. Of the 75 titles coming out this year and beyond, we picked 25 of the most anticipated titles coming so far, all arranged by release dates. For the complete list of upcoming titles, visit our website at whattoplay.com, link in the description box below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Dirt 5. Codemasters' proficiency with their racing titles goes even further in this latest Dirt title. 5 aims to offer a more relaxed arcade racing environment compared to their previous sim racers. With career modes that feature Nolan North and Troy Baker and a 4-player split-screen mode, we're certain it's gonna be one hell of a cross-gen racer as it comes out this 16th of October.
Ladies and gentlemen, London is
Watch Dogs Legion. Revolution goes high-tech in this latest installment of the Watch Dogs franchise from Ubisoft. Futuristic London is on the verge of collapse after overrun by corrupt and totalitarian leaders. Use technology as a weapon and uncover the many conspiracies of this dystopian nightmare. In Legion, everyone can be a hero. Select from a multitude of unique characters, each with their own abilities, and lead them as they retake London in its grand open-world style. Coming this 29th of October.
The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Appease Odin in this ambitious new entry to Ubisoft's famed Assassin's Creed series. Still sticking to their mythology saga, Valhalla takes place in the 1300s during the brutal and relentless Viking invasions all around Europe. Take control of a brazen Viking warrior and guide his or her people to the very ends of the earth. Travel to lush European fields or scale castles in its improved open world and combat experience. Coming the 17th of November.
Every story has two sides. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
The Medium. The Medium is Bloober Teams' cure to our lack of a good Silent Hill game since PT. This psychological horror title messes the player's perception of reality with mind-bending visuals and disturbing imagery. Play as a medium capable of entering between two realities. Survive a terrifying nightmare realm and use it to solve a variety of puzzles that affect the real world. It looks pretty haunting so far, and not to mention the game's soundtrack is composed by none other than Silent Hill veteran Akira Yamaoka. Coming sometime this holiday 2020. Senua Saga: Hellblade 2. Ninja Theory's Nordic action-adventure game gets a sequel too, Hellblade. Taking place right after the events of the first game, we now see a vengeful Senua ready to raise hell. There's not a lot of info available yet, so we have no idea what the story and gameplay is all about. All we know is that Senua is out for blood. Coming this holiday 2020. Yakuza Like a Dragon. The 8th mainline entry of the famed Yakuza saga, this title is set in the near future and it's considered as a soft reboot of the series. It features new characters and a new protagonist far from the likes of Kazuma Kiryu. Gameplay is also shifting to the classic turn-based combat aside from the real-time brawler, which is a huge surprise. Nonetheless, the signature humor and the amount of absurd side activities is still around, and we can't wait to see them. Coming sometime this 2020 as a timed Series X exclusive. Outriders. Square Enix's upcoming third-person shooter. Outriders is a 1-to-3 player drop-in drop-out co-op shooter set in an original dark and desperate sci-fi universe. It offers a wealth of experience for the shooter genre and it borrows numerous features from popular titles like The Division and Warframe. Players will expect a massive world to explore teeming with extraterrestrial creatures. We can't wait to find out more about this title when it comes out sometime this 4th quarter of 2020. Gods and Monsters. Ubisoft's latest IP still clings to its mythological themes. Taking place in a post-apocalyptic ancient Greece, explore the barren lands after the entire pantheon of the gods was eliminated by the destructive titan Typhon. There's not much info we know about this game just yet. What we do know is that it's an open-world game where the hero traverses huge plains and slays monsters. We'll find out more about this once it comes out sometime this 2020. Hitman 3. The final chapter of the world-renowned assassin, Hitman 3 takes players into Agent 47's most intimate and professional contract, taking him to even bigger cities with danger lurking in every corner. We'll also get to see import locations from the previous games to a total of over 20 locations. This thrilling end will hopefully be in sight this January 1, 2021. Far Cry 6. The latest from Ubisoft's first-person survival shooter series takes place in a fictional city led by a ruthless dictator. Breaking Bad's Giancarlo Esposito assumes the role of the tyrant Anton Castillo, the game's antagonist. Gameplay and story remain a mystery so far, but looking at the game's screenshots, it looks good visually as a next-generation title. Coming this 18th of February 2021. Grand Theft Auto 5. If there's another game that could rival Skyrim's multitude of re-releases, it's Rockstar's GTA 5. Dubbed as one of the greatest open-world games ever made, this 2013 masterpiece is coming out for the Series X with enhanced graphics and a few bonus content. It's pretty much the same game. However, for those who don't enjoy its open-world carnage, GTA 5's popular online mode is also coming out as a standalone title. Coming sometime this third or fourth quarter of 2021.
Spartan, we thought you dead.
Halo Infinite. It's unfortunate that they had to delay this title. 343 ups the ante of Master Chief's action-packed space opera with a bigger world to explore. The recent gameplay footage shows a lot of promise as it goes back to the classic Halo feels with smooth gunplay and just blasting off the Covenant with heavy artillery. Now packed with a grappling hook, things might be looking great for the Xbox's crowning jewel, despite its questionable next-gen visuals. Coming sometime this 2021. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. We've been talking about this game since last year, and it looks like Bloodlines 2 has unfortunately been delayed to 2021. Continue the vampiric adventures in the 21st century and settle into the underworld gloom of nighttime Seattle. The latest trailer dazzles players with its groovy presentation of vampiric horror, as well as a few gameplay snippets that showcases its superhuman characters. With the removal of two of their key staff members, the future of this title is grim. Resident Evil Village. Capcom is also making plans for the Series X as well. The next chapter of the renowned survival horror series returns, and it takes players into an isolated European village with a proclivity for lycanthropy and witchcraft. Series amateur Ethan Winters takes the role of the protagonist again, and it retains RE7's immersive first-person perspective. Coming sometime next year. Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Sega's beloved science fiction JRPG gets a massive overhaul. It's no replacement to the already growing online community of the original. Instead, it completely redesigns the basic systems of the game, including upgraded visuals and a sleeker character customization engine. Like the original, the game is completely free to play. Coming out this 2021. Cyberpunk 2077. One of the most anticipated titles this year is finally coming out this November 19th, assuming it doesn't get delayed. CD Projekt Red's ambitious RPG goes full throttle into the dystopian future. Anyone with an Xbox One copy will get a free next-gen upgrade to their Xbox Series X next year. The wait is palpable, and the entire gaming community is itching to finally get their hands on this ambitious first-person RPG. Pragmata. Another science fiction title coming out for the next-generation consoles. Pragmatis trailer blurs the line between reality and fantasy as it takes us into a mysterious dimension where humanity has ceased to exist. The trailer gives us a strong Last of Us vibe, but with a more high-tech atmosphere. That's all we know so far, but the game is coming out to the Series X sometime this 2022. Everwild. Rare continues to pump up more titles to their beloved Microsoft console. Making use of their signature art style, this charming aesthetic is ready to take players into a fantastical wilderness filled with magic and monsters. Rare has become well known for their gorgeous aesthetics, and this game is living up to their name. No release date yet. Bright Memory Infinite. Developed by one man, this fast-paced shooter builds its own identity by mixing a sprawling metropolis with an oriental motif. It takes players into a far-flung future where a mysterious supernatural event causes a rift between worlds. Its fast-paced first-person shooter combat looks satisfying, judging from the gameplay reveal, but unfortunately not much details are revealed as of the moment, including the release date. Scorn. This first-person survival shooter feels like it came from H.R. Giger's handiwork. In this nightmarish dimension, explore a vast and labyrinthian world littered with boundless Lovecraftian dread. Scorn's unique full-body awareness feature adds a whole new level of immersion to the journey. This means players are encouraged to remain vigilant to their surroundings and to manage their resources well. No release date yet. Forza Motorsport. Like Gran Turismo for the PlayStation, Microsoft also has their own series of revolutionary racers. The first Forza Motorsport title for the new gen, their official announcement trailer showed very little in terms of what to expect from the game, but judging by their footage captured within the engine, it looks like we're hitting peak realism really soon. It's still all veiled in mystery, and we can only hope for more details very soon. State of Decay 3. Undead Labs' next chapter to their post-apocalyptic survival game. Unfortunately, the only details given so far is a cinematic trailer that shows a new type of zombie. The rest remains a mystery as the game is still in development. It won't be out sometime soon, and Microsoft's track record when it comes to exclusives isn't really promising as well. Let's hope it does see the light of day in the years to come. Stalker 2. Before we had Bethesda's Fallout and 4A's Metro, there was Stalker. This immersive first-person shooter takes players into a massive, irradiated wasteland. Now going full open world with brand new mechanics, this journey isn't a walk in the park. Not to mention its horror elements and non-linear story will lure players into its unforgiving lands. It's coming out as a Microsoft exclusive, but no release date just yet. Fable. Another one of Microsoft's most anticipated titles. This epic fantasy RPG still has a long way to go, but the reveal trailer looks promising so far as it serves as a fresh reboot to the series. However, the humor and charm is still present in the upcoming chapter along with some fairies and frogs. No release date yet. Dying Light 2. The first Dying Light game somehow brought back another chance for the zombie genre to shine. Techland's passion to continue their support paved the way for this brand massive sequel. Dying Light 2 will focus on giving players the definitive sandbox experience they wanted to bring in the first game, including player choices affecting the game's story. No release date yet.